What you see is not reality. If you see a woman dressed in tight, provocative clothing, everything all pushed up, everything tight, everything just seductive looking, what would your mind assume? That she is promiscuous? That's gonna be the first thing you think. And then when you try to approach her a certain type of way, she gets offended.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
What is the maximum times a day that you should have?
Like in a committed long-term relationship, I'm assuming. I don't know, I'm not always in the mood. I mean, I think ideally for me, maybe like 3 times a week.
3 times a week? Okay.
I'm not trying all day. My store, like, put more effort into it.
Right.
I feel like too, when you live with somebody, it's like one of those things that if it's not from the heart, it starts to feel more like a chore, you know? So I'm okay with like just like a couple times a week. Like 3 would be cool. But
a lot of these women, the Cardi B's, the Megan Thee Stallions, the Brittany Renners, the Selena Powells, they are not like what they portray on the internet, on Instagram, on social media. See what I'm saying? They aren't. These women deep down have a burning desire to have a family, to have a husband, to have kids, to have a dog, that picket fence, and a house. This is what they want. They want to be home, taking care of the children, raising children. None of these women wake up and just want to be and sucking on as many dicks as they can. Even if they are in this phase, this 3 or 4 phase, or in a time where they seem more promiscuous than other women. You're like, oh, I got the wrong impression. That's what it usually is. You get the wrong impression. I don't think most women, because you know there's always the exception to the rule. And what I'm thinking, and what I'm telling you is, this is a big problem, because these women, to get views, to get publicity, to get to get their numbers, get their ratings, to make money, they will portray like they are the super sluts, 304s, hoes of the years, hot girl summers, this, that, and the third, Miss Independent, all this, that, and the third. They twerking and shaking, booty sweat all over the fucking screen, talking about slurping down schlongs and glizzies and shit. Like, it's ridiculous. They're putting out the image to the younger girls. Oh, this is how you're supposed to be. This is what it's like. This is what it is. Indoctrinating this thought process, this mindset into these girls, and this ratchetness, I don't need a man mentality. When these women in real life are regular civilians or traditional civilians. They like, oh yeah, I made that song, but I'm married. These is married, bro. Real talk, they are married. This is where the problem comes in. There is a disconnect between what you see on social media, what is perceived, and what is reality. You got me? Brittany Renner, she was in the media. She's still in the media. You know, I just did a video, and she's just in the spotlight for the little incident she had on that podcast with Charleston White. Y'all think she was really that intoxicated? Or was she playing a role, playing her part? Charleston said she was playing a part. He said when she got off camera, she was right back acting normal. Publicity stunt. That's what that was. But let's get back into it.
Day, like, you're lucky if I want to do something every day. That's a lot. When the attraction is there and the energy's there, it's like, I could have every day. But what I guess I'm just referring to, like, the last committed relationship I was in, I feel like we had our own problems though too, so that contributed to like probably not being as by him. But yeah, I mean, I think every day for me would probably just be excessive anyways, like maybe every other.
Right.
But again, the energy's not gonna lie.
Right.
So if I met my Mr. Wonderful, then it's like there's really no telling.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay.
Doing too much of something, of course, that honeymoon phase, y'all are more likely to do more of certain things, right? But when y'all get down to it, when y'all been together for a while and then everything fizzles down, it's like y'all not gonna do as much as y'all used to. That's just human nature. Because, you know, when y'all are not in a committed relationship, when you wouldn't just getting to know somebody or whatever, those are the when that spark is just there. That is the best time in a relationship. And then what keeps y'all going is if y'all have that love and loyalty for one another. And if y'all don't, it's probably gonna fizzle out and y'all are gonna, you know, part ways at some time. They're just gonna be together and bitter. One of the two. If y'all don't figure out how to keep it fresh. To a lot of people, it's gonna seem just trolling, but that's the real Brittany Renner. I believe this is the real Brittany Renner. What you see on IG aside, what you see everywhere else aside, I'm telling you, this is the real Brittany Renner, and this is the real, a lot of these women. This is how they really feel. They're not trying to do this. What you see is not reality. If you see a woman dressed in tight, provocative clothing, everything all pushed up, everything tight, everything just seductive looking, what would your mind assume? That she is promiscuous? That's gonna be the first thing you think. And then when you try to approach her a certain type of way, she gets offended. But it's like you can't be offended by how someone perceives you or assume you are, because this is how you're presenting yourself. You got me? Are you following me? I'm a fat dude. People are gonna automatically assume that I eat a lot of food. I don't take offense to it. It's just something that comes with the territory. It's just human nature. People will assume certain things of you by what they see upon first impressions. It's just the way it is. And Brittany, or any lady, any woman, you do certain things to get a certain type of attention, but when you get the wrong attention, you have a problem with it. Speed yourself, baby. You don't gotta do all this extra, this, that, and the third. Oh, I'm super freak of the year. All right, we get it. We get it. You will go a lot further if you carry yourself with poise and you carry yourself with class, elegance. That's how you land the man that you want. That's how you land the family that you want. Not acting ratchet, wearing a certain type of clothing, getting a certain type of attention, being in the spotlight for sinful, displeasing actions. That's gonna get you the wrong attention. And you're gonna keep getting that type of attention until you decide to change your actions. And most importantly, you want to make a lasting and long impression on the younger generation. You don't want to give them the wrong impression and show them something that you're not even doing in real life. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, make sure to down your eyes across your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch you on the next one.